According to Deborah Whitman of the Group for Community Supported Agriculture, 13 countries were participating in genetically modified foods, with the U.S. leading at 68% of production as of 2000. GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, usually refer to crop plants created for human or animal consumption using molecular biology techniques. The argument for or against the creation and intake of genetically modified foods is complicated because there are several advantages and disadvantages to consider. Most concerns about genetically modified foods have to do with environmental impacts, economic concerns, and health risks. I'll start by addressing the advantages. Genetically modified foods may be subject to less chemicals or pesticide treatments, which could decrease pollution and lead to cleaner air and less chemical runoff. In addition, genetically modified plants can potentially survive in harsh weather conditions, meaning less food will go to waste. With the population growing at an alarming rate, genetically modified foods can mean that more people could be fed without the price increasing due to farmers being able to yield more crops. Another possible advantage is that nutritional supplements can be added to foods, such as those that are commonly harvested in third world countries where people may not have access to different staple crops, which does not provide all the vitamins they need to stay healthy. However, there are many disadvantages, such as the presence of new food allergies, which could be linked to the increasing number of genetically modified foods due to reasons such as added-in proteins that were not found in the plant naturally, which may also lead to other health risks that we're not yet aware of. Despite the potential for genetically modified plants to benefit underdeveloped countries by providing the nutrients they need, it's possible that they will not have access to them. Technologies for genetically modified foods are expensive, therefore, seeds may not be affordable to underdeveloped countries, which means that we could create an even bigger gap between poor and wealthy countries. According to Joshua Duvashel of the Long Live Strong Foundation, some genetically modified foods have antibiotic features built into them to make them less susceptible to viruses or diseases, which could possibly lead to humans being immune to certain antibiotics they need to fight off sicknesses. One last major problem is that genetically modified products are not always labeled because the public isn't aware of how common they are. Genetically modified products are subject to inspections by regulating bodies such as the EPA, the USDA, and the FDA. However, the FDA contends that genetically modified foods are substantially equivalent to non-genetically modified foods, therefore not subject to stringent labeling. It's possible that you may disagree with this. According to the FDA and the United States Department of Agriculture, there are over 40 plant varieties that have completed all of the federal requirements for commercialization, such as tomatoes, cantaloupes, or potatoes. The presence of genetically modified products in grocery stores is far more than most people know about. For instance, highly processed foods such as breakfast cereals most likely will contain at least a percentage of genetically modified ingredients. It is important for the public to weigh the pros and cons of genetically modified products and decide what they want to do to change the regulations, such as require companies to at least label their products.